Hello everybody and welcome to Auto Club Speedway for race number 10 here for the Krispy Kreme 300. I am Travis Crampton. Alongside me is Nathan Staples up in the booth, the owner of the NIRA. Welcome to the booth.
Thanks for having me here tonight.
So we got ourselves 30 laps just like the first Auto Club, but instead of daytime it is the cooler weather of the nighttime. So what does that bring for these drivers knowing that it's a lot cooler at nighttime?
Well, with it being only 4 races left, they have to get going, and this is a prompt chance to get a win. Or get a second win on the season. Auto Club, especially at night, is going to be much faster, much more lip, and might not see as much slipping and sliding as we did in the first one, just because it was during the day. So it's going to be a good one. Very fast, very fast and intense moments here tonight here at Auto Club under the lights.
Yep, just like the first Auto Club, I'm pretty sure what we're going to expect 3 and 4 wide, maybe 5 wide. Maybe hopefully not as much cautions as the first Auto Club, as it was a bit of a wreck fest, but you know, you're going to have races that have wreck fests and races that end up being no cautions at all. It's just our randomness for you. That being said, so down to the points. Top 2, or for the lead I should say, is tied between Dale Lightning and Johnny Gardner. Then we have Trey Wright in third, only 3 points back. Clark McKee, 7 points back. Adam Garcia in fifth, 16 back. Audrey Baranowski, 6th, 17 back. Igor Barreto, 18 back. 8th is Keyshawn Richardson, 19 back. Jake Galloway in 9th, 21 back. And RJ Bishop in 10th, 22 back. So, with the points being so close for the regular season championship, I mean, basically everyone's got to go for broke at this point.
Yeah, exactly, because if you win the regular season championship, that's 15 crucial bonus points going into the chase. And who knows, those 15 points can make or break the season from going in from the round of 12 to the round of 8. So, all of those drivers that are even inside the top 10 or even inside the top 15, they have a shot at winning that regular season championship and want to get that 15 bonus points before the chase starts, because they know that could make or break the championship.
Well, that being said, sit on trackside to start the command for the Krispy Kreme 300 here at Auto Club.
Drivers, start your engine!
The command has been given here at Auto Club Speedway for the drivers to start up their motors. Hopefully everyone will roll off, and it looks like everyone will. So top 10 is going to be Mitchell Collins and Dylan Young, Clark McKee and Igor Barreto, Quentin Moore and Johnny Gardner. Then we got Larry Hagan and Juan Garcia, who is on a roll right now, trying to keep his momentum up with a good starting position, I should say, of 8th. Then we got Noah Clifton and Jonathan Hoff. So we're gonna have good 30 laps on tap, as the ticker has appeared on the screen. So
yeah, you mentioned Juan Garcia. He just recently won the main. Okay.
I think we're fine. Warming up our tires back there.
But yeah, Juan Garcia just recently won the biggest big one ever, the 2019 NIRA 2003 big one. He's on the roll, and same with Quentin Moore. He just won the Mission race in the Rebel Cup Series, so he's trying to get a win here in the Krispy Kreme Series as well.
So, very interesting stories of drivers on hot streaks and stuff. We'll see if that plays into effect at this race. Maybe they can get a win in the Krispy Kreme Series and lock themselves into the chase, as they both have not won yet this season. I am pretty sure of that. Pace car to take that hard left turn on the pit road, and that's in the field in the hands of Mitchell Collins and Dylan Young. We'll see if people can get their second win or the first win as the Krispy Kreme 300 is underway here at Auto Club Speedway. First lap will be led by Mitchell Collins. Clark McKee has broke away from the pack, going for the race lead right now. And boy, throughout all the pack, just like I thought, 3 and 4 wide so far.
Yeah, on that first lap on the back switch, you saw the 20 of Mitchell Collins. He was absolutely gone. But then because of the draft, the 16 of Clark McKee was able to close up on him. Now here comes the 23 of Lily Aiken, one of the best against on the awareness cars here in the field here today. And here comes the other one, Tall, on making way inside the top 5 out there.
Yep, as 3 and 4 wide throughout the pack is very cool to watch, but that can also lead to some mishaps throughout the field. But top 3 breaking away, then throughout the field 4 wide. And here comes Audrey Baranowskis as well. Noah Clifton as well. Juan Garcia. Currently still single file though throughout the top 3, waiting to see. Oh, we're crashing!
No!
Shannon Merrill.
Oh!
Casey Nanako, Justin Zidell. I think that's Bobby Frazier. Bobby Frazier. Oh no, 30th in points.
Oh no!
That he does not need that. He's in the chase as of right now, but he definitely did not need that. He needed to have a good run. And leading the race back to the line is gonna be Clark McKee. But that's a huge, huge mistake on Bobby Frazier's part. Definitely need to have a clean car to stay in the top 30 in points.
That's the characteristic of Auto Club Speedway. No matter what version you use, 2014 or 2007, like we are here tonight, we're gonna get chaos, 3, 4, and even 5 wide, and you will get cautions. But nobody, Bobby Frazier, did not need that to happen. Trying to be in the chase and in the Krispy Kreme Series, but the tough break for that 45 team. Lost not a lot of damage, but definitely some back end damage and a what looks like PA hood trouble in that 40. I'm on that 45.
Yep, and now we're gonna take a quick replay to see what happened to bring out the first caution of the day. Here's what happened. Tyler Fink slides up the hill. 45 does a great job saving it as long as he did. Gets spun out. Nowhere to go for Shannon Merrill, Jason Nako, and others. So tough break for those guys involved.
So as you can see, Bobby Frazier, he tried saving it multiple times, but once he got he was not able to at that point. Slid up the track and then would go for multiple drivers, Justin Lydell, kissing Nick Nanico, Nick Kennedy, Sam Mill. Not a big crash, but a multi-car crash early on here in the Krispy Kreme 300 in the Krispy Kreme Series.
So we are back after the caution. No one's out of the race. No one really pitted besides a few strategy takers. So top 10 is going to be Clark McKee, Mitchell Collins, Larry Hagan, Eric Monaco, Johnny Gardner, Madison Tall, Igor Barreto, Audrey Baranowskis, Snow Clifton, and Dale Lightning. So unfortunately, fortunately no one's out of the race, but unfortunately, I'm sure there'll be a few people off the pace with the Bobby Frazier, probably with all of his damage. But we'll see if that affects the rest of this race, because lap cars can be crucial. Pace car is going to go down onto the pit lane, and that's going to be fielded in the hands of Clark McKee for the restart.
And here we go. Back green for the Krispy Kreme 300. Clark McKee gets a great start. Johnny Gardner all the way looking to the high side. I don't know how well that's going to look out. Hagan looking to the bottom for second.
No Clifton, I saw, was swerving back and forth. Didn't know what lane to pick, but I think he finally went down to the bottom. And Clark McKee looks like he is going to go for a little stroll around the racetrack, but he might not have to take a stroll much longer, because here comes Mitchell Collins took a look for the inside for a split second. Eric Monaco went up the hill. Here comes Madison Tall with a little help of Igor Barreto.
Tall is really good driver, especially in the Krispy Kreme Series. Won 3 times in season number 1 and was a big-time championship threat. We haven't seen it up front that much this season, but up front right now he's at all front. But now the top 2, always so far, Collins and McKee, down for the top spot once again.
Side by side, Monaco trying to help the 16, Larry Hagan trying to help the 20. Good side-by-side battle for the race lead. Larry Hagan going to make a 3-wide battle for the race lead as Mitchell Collins will force his way through the middle and to the race lead. Larry Hagan The bottom is definitely not where you want to be. You want to be right on that top side. Oh, Johnny Gardner trying to make it 4 wide for the race lead.
Yeah, like you said, the very bottom against the white line does not look. The second and third and maybe even the fourth lane is where you want to be, but you don't want to be on that very bottom.
Johnny.
Oh, Connor.
Oh, losing the wall.
Oh, and it's Noah Clifton.
No one's gonna hit him. Oh, we have blow up.
Oh,
your rookie of the year points leader. Oh, we're still wrecking.
Oh, we're still wrecking. Ben Crutch gets stumped.
Weird turn of events. Leading the race back. Oh!
Whoa! Whoa, what?
What is going on?
What is going on?
Car's going through the grass. Leading the race back was Mitchell Collins, but weird turn of events right there. Don't quite know what happened. It might take a while to look at that.
Yeah, that was wild. First Noah Clifton gets into the wall. Then Trey White blows up. Then Ben Clutch spins around. And then we have cars going through the glass. Oh my goodness.
Well,
chaos.
Yeah, that's for sure. Chaos. We're on lap number 11. Looks like cars are going to go to pit road. So we're going to take a quick replay, see what happened, and then we will see the pit stops.
And going into turn number 1. Now doing a send it move and up the racetrack into the company anticipation. Owen and Ben Watson and Noah to go for the number 1 of Noah Clifton. Clips that saved it, but couldn't, and into the outside wall he went. And as you saw right there, I don't know what happened to Trey White, but he just blew up.
Major stack up here, and after the crash, everyone gets stacked up, and Tyler Fink just turns the 0-0. So, don't quite know what happened between them two, so we'll have to pay attention on that little rivalry for the rest of the race. Should be interesting.
So on the race back, they were getting really crazy, and Monaco just got into the corner panel of the 01 of Boleto, and just dumped him into the grass. Luckily, his Swiss did not cause any damage on another, and luckily he saved it, and we were all good and dandy in that one. But a crazy ton of events, 4 different events in one caution.
And pit stops are underway here at Auto Club Speedway, as basically I think most or 3/4 of the field is pitting. I did see one person stay out. That was the 52. I think he pitted him the last time. So a lot of pit stops. I believe just this one pit stop. There's the 11 that stays out. So there's the guys that stay out. It looks like it. I think all those guys that stayed out on the were pitted last caution.
Yeah, everyone besides the people that always pitted on pit road this time. And they have to be careful to make no contact on pit road. This is a pretty wide pit road though, so we shouldn't have too many problems.
Looks like Mitchell Collins will lead the race off pit road.
The 88 out on the way up to 4th, I believe. Oh!
A little contact right there between the 7 and the 8.
And the 76 of Caitlin Nolan.
Fixing her damage, it looks like. There goes Ben Crouch.
Fixing her damage. Just got new tires, probably. Maybe pay a little payback to the 93 pit crew too, I don't know. But, and of course, Ben Watson with his damage. And now, Caitlin Owen going back on track. And Faith also fixing damage. And
So, that looks like pit stops are over, so we'll head down to the restart of the Krispy Kreme 300. And we're back here at Auto Club Speedway for the Krispy Kreme 300. And the only one out of the race is Trey Wright, obviously blue gearbox. So, tough right for Trey Wright, I believe one of the drivers tied for the points lead and Rookie of the Year points leader. So, definitely not the run he was looking for. And the top 10 is going to be Alex Fletcher, Juan Garcia, Jay Jefferson, Zachary Fitzwater, Tyler Fink, Mitchell Collins, Larry Hagan, Clark McKee, Dale Lightning, and Johnny Gardner.
Yeah, that is a tough way for Trey White. He's had a pretty strong season up to this point, but unfortunately, the day will end before we get to halfway. Speaking of halfway, we will go back green It was just a lap before the halfway mark here in the Krispy Kreme 300. That green and the 52 is out front.
Yep, good start for the 52. Definitely beat the 90, that's for sure. 3 wide for that second spot. Well, almost 3 wide. Zach and Fitzwater are going to go for that second spot. There's Tyler Fink, the one to watch out for, apparently, because he's being Mr. Aggressive.
Being like Kyle Busch went out in this race, turning people left and right. But Mitchell Collins, he's been one of the dominant cars of the day, and remember, I think top 5 stayed out. They have no fresh tires, but sits on back, they do have fresh tires. Fitzwater, boy first in the points, trying to get something to go this way this season. He's in third right now.
Yep, just definitely making a statement this race. He did lead a few laps for the first Auto Club, so he's got speed here. It's just a matter of sealing the deal. And, you know, that apparently that's pretty hard for him and that 51 team. Mitchell Collins, Clark McKee, they have made their way up through the field a little bit. Looking back here, still 3 wide, relatively. I think they've pretty much calmed down, knowing that there's already been 2 cautions halfway through the race. Juan Garcia all over the back bumper of the 52 now.
Juan Garcia's been on a hot streak. We mentioned this before the start of the race, and now he's going to try to take the race lead away from the 52 of Alex Fletcher.
Yep, a little bit of lag there. That's an oof. But Alex Fletcher way wide.
Trying on that Lawson lane up there.
Definitely did not want to do that. Has lost a bunch of time, and now it's going to lose a spot to Zachary Fitzwater.
The god of been on 2003 for like calm, probably 300 plus wins at this point. But this is the only channel that I know of that he's never won at or won on. Can today be the day? That was close right there between Fletcher and Fitzwater. But watch out, here comes one of the top 2 best drivers all day. Clark McKee and 16 all the way going for and trying to get 2 birds in 1 stone.
Yep, Clark McKee has those fresh tires, using them into advantage. Has no help though. 52's got the draft. Back here, Mitchell Collins just got stuck in between a few drivers. That's why he has not made a lot of progress. Just busy fighting with other people at this point.
Fitzwater trying to catch up to Juan Garcia, and Clark McKee trying to get further away from Alex Fletcher. By far the driver with about 5 or 6 extra, 5 or 6 fresher, 5 or 6 lap fresher tires is Clark McKee at number 16, and he's using it, and he's using it against the top 3 that have 5 or 6 lap older tires.
Yeah, and we saw there he just passed the 52 with ease. So definitely tires are coming into play at this point in time. Kenny Stremme making 3 wide move back here for the mid pack. Pretty good battle back here. You know, everyone's relatively on the same pace as everyone. Clark McKee, you know, he's in 3rd, and then we got Mitchell Collins. He's trying to make his way back up now. I mean, we saw him before the caution came out was really dominant, and he just got stuck behind a bunch of people right there.
Yeah, plus right now he's getting the gloves that are on the same tires as what he is on. So
speaking of Clark McKee, I thought he was making a move right there, but it's just Alex Fletcher trying to take the spot back.
Pause over maybe a slide job. We've seen a couple slide job attempts here tonight, which is kind of surprising to me at all, but they're trying to make it work here tonight.
Yeah, and I mean, we've seen slide job attempts not really work that well. I think that's probably what caused the first 2 accidents of the day. Whoa! Mitchell Collins making an aggressive move, trying to get by Adam Garcia. And looks like Kenny Stremme moving up the hill. Definitely not what he wanted right there. Probably a little bit too loose with those set of tires that accidentally hit the space bar.
Oh, 3 wide for the race lead, maybe no, but Clark McKee going to take 2nd lane, maybe on Fitzwater.
And here comes Jay Jefferson. He has caught up to this pack now.
Jefferson, I mean, he didn't show us, but he had a crazy save under that last caution. Well, right in that second caution lap, and now he is making his way up inside the top 5. And here comes Charlie Garner. I believe he won at Ontario, trying to become the first two-timer on the season.
Oh, here comes Zachary Fitzwater with less than 10 to go, trying to make a move on Juan Garcia. That might give Clark McKee an opportunity to catch up and make a move.
Here's the thing though, if Zachary Fitzwater wins, he's 41st in points. He would obviously gain a lot of points, a lot of positions and points, but he would have to be consistent in the next 3 races. And we haven't seen that from him yet this season, so it's going to be interesting if that happens. But that might not even happen because Clark McKee and Jay Jefferson are up here trying to change that.
And Clark McKee looks like he's going to clear Zachary Fitzwater, and now he has his eyes set just on Juan Garcia. Fresher tires might be the difference maker in this run here.
Yeah, I think that's why that we're seeing like Larry Hagan, Jay Jefferson trying to go and make their way up to these top 3 because they have fresh tires, just like the 16 of McKee.
Yeah, but Juan Garcia, he held off Zachary Fitzwater, and now he's trying to hold off Clark McKee, but I think these might be 2 different horses right here because fresher tires and old tires, but it should be interesting because, I mean, Alex Fletcher, he's held his own. Same with Zachary Fitzwater. Oh, battle for the race lead, just like I thought.
Juan Garcia.
Fitzwater.
Oh, Fitzwater. He's going to help the 16 right here for now. We saw Juan Garcia. He has a good car in clean air, but at this point, fresh tires is going to make a difference. Fitzwater trying to make the 3 wide.
Juan Garcia with another good run up top. His car looks like it handles pretty well on those old tires, and maybe that's just what's giving him the little edge right now.
Yeah, maybe they set it up that car to be good on the long run and on those tires. And right now it's looking for him still side by side for the race lead still.
And we saw there Johnny Gardner slide up the hill. Definitely no. Oh, hill. They definitely did not want that to happen to him. He didn't really lose much time though, but it definitely hurt him with his tires wise. Is Alex Fletcher, Zachary Fitzwater trying to fight for that 3rd spot. I don't know if they're going to be able to get around that 16 car with his fresh tires, but I think he might have used his tires up because he's having a difficult time getting around the 90 car at this point.
Yeah, if they were side by side for at least a lap and a half, maybe 2 laps for that race lead, and he couldn't get by. Trying down a mountain over up to 3rd.
Alex Fletcher just got moved out of the way, so that's unfortunate for him. And Fitzwater trying to fight, but right now it's all this battle up front that we're paying attention about because this is a battle for the win. Clark McKee sends it in there,
and that's gonna take it. But we won't go see it be able to get the drive and do a crossover here, crossover for the race lead.
And with these guys being side by side, that's gonna reel in Fitzwater again.
4 laps to go, 8 miles left in the Krispy Kreme 300.
Juan Garcia's gonna send it in there. He takes the lead over. And Clark McKee's gonna do a crossover.
What a battle!
Oh, Ben Crouch, what are you doing?
Lap traffic might determine if he wins this race. Clark McKee again gonna send it. Ben Crouch goes all the way to the bottom, gonna let these guys race for the win maybe. Or maybe not.
Juan Garcia goes a little bit wide. Now going to get a shove from Zachary Fitzwater.
That might have just done it. We've seen this all night. You cannot let Clark McKee take the race lead or he's just going to run away with it. Right now that's what he's doing. 3 laps to go at Auto Club.
Yep, and that lap car kind of hurt the momentum of the 90. He had to use that 3rd lane, and I don't think his car was just ready for that yet. And that just gave Clark McKee the win maybe. But we still have 2. Oh, cars are going really wide. I think someone might be pitting here. Oh, Fitzy has to pit.
Yeah, I think the drives that always that pitted like on that 4. They're going to be 2 or 3 laps short.
Tough break for Zachary Fitzwater, having a great run.
Nothing can go right for Fitzwater. I tell you what, nothing can go right for that team.
Ben Crouch, lap car trying to unlap himself.
Ben Crouch, he's on fresh tires, I might think. So if he can't get by, that 16 and force the 16 apart, and that could allow someone else to get close to him.
Yeah, I think someone else might be pitting this time. Hey, Tyler Fink!
Oh, Tyler Fink, holy cow!
Jeez, I almost just turned Kenny Stremme. That's going to stack up everyone back there.
And meanwhile, final lap, Juan Garcia, he thinks he can make it on view. He's gonna send
Ben
it.
Crouch is gonna...
Ben Crouch. He's gonna do it. That's gonna allow Juan Garcia to maybe have a chance to send it in 3 and 4.
Oh, Fitzwater.
That might have just sealed it. But Juan Garcia send it.
Oh!
Oh, it's gonna get there.
Nope, he has
No,
to
he won't.
back out.
A great foul for the race win. And Clark McKee, the win at Auto Club in the Krispy Kreme 300. What a finish!
That was a great turn of events the last 10 laps, or last 8 laps. That was just great battling between all the drivers. Hard finish. Definitely exciting to see.
Yeah, what a finish. I feel so bad for Juan Garcia though. He had it. I can't believe that he made it work on those old tires. He pitted on that 4. Remember that. He pitted on that 4. Fitzwater had to come down, but Juan Garcia didn't. So I don't know if that team put more fuel in it or what, but they did something right, and they almost were able to beat one of the best cars of the night, Clark McKee. But we've seen this all night long. Once Clark McKee got out front, no one could stop him.
And yeah, that just happened right there. So, good finish right there for sure. As it says, 16 retired for some reason, but he didn't. We all know he won the race. So, congratulations to Clark McKee. Whoops. And Juan Garcia has a close second place finish. And through the field is Johnny Gardner in 3rd, Alex Fletcher 4th, Adam Garcia 5th, Mitchell Collins 6th, Larry Hagan 7th, Dale Lightning 8th, Jay Jefferson 9th, and Dylan Tresty is 10th.
Madison Tall in 11th, Audrey Bishop in 12th, Simon Oskin in 13th, Kenny Stremme in 14th, Vargas in 15th, Marklow in 16th, Young in 17th, Clintmore in 18th, Hoff in 19th, and Blackwood in 20th.
Then we have Bruce Jenkins 21st, Keyshawn Richardson 22nd, Audrey Baranowskis 23rd, Jackie Tang 24th, Nathan Faden 25th, Jake Galloway 26th, Igor Bredo 27th, 28th is Daniel Price, 29th is Jake Butchie, and 30th is Nick Kennedy.
And then 31st is Josh South, 32nd is Benny Watson, 33rd is Sam Mill, 34th is Casey Nanico, 35th is Noah Clifton, 36th is Seidel, 37th is Fink, and then basically once he got to Kennedy down, that's when drivers had problems. Fitzwater in 38th, top race for him. Bobby Frazier, Caitlin Owen, and Ben Crouch all 1 lap down, or in Ben Crouch's case 4 laps down. Something must have happened to him late in the going. And then Trey White, obviously, he blew up.
So a tough break for those guys down there. Definitely not bring Ben Crouch, Caitlin Owen, or especially Bobby Frazier needed. So hopefully these guys can all get their season back around in time for the chase, which is only a few races away. So now it's on to the points, burnouts, and stuff. Bye.
See you at Indy. Bye.